guys, trust me, I'm not just buying these keyboards online and then labeling them as thrift store finds. Like, I genuinely have been finding these at thrift stores. And I've just been kind of lucky lately. So, well, actually, okay, a lot of the thrift stores I go to have tons of keyboards, but most of them are just like crappy kind of office work keyboards that are like $2 or $3, and those don't really interest me. But as you guys know, I found two other keyboards now. I found a EagleTech keyboard, and it was like Poker was the brand, but it was like spelled POK3R. I don't know. But I found both of those keyboards. Then I found keycaps that I put on the EagleTech keyboard, like that, which I still love these, by the way. Like, they're nothing too crazy, but they sound all right. But I've recently found this keyboard like 20 minutes ago, and I have yet to try it. I mean, obviously I know what it sounds like, but I haven't plugged it in or anything. I was looking up pictures online, and I think it lights up, but again, I haven't plugged it in yet. It's still like the cable is still um, tied together like that. But let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how it sounds. It doesn't sound all that interesting, I'll be honest, but it kind of sparked my attention. So I'll show y'all. Like, it's very quiet. But I think it's pretty neat. But the real question is, how does it look when you plug it in? Actually, well, before that, you guys know how most keyboards, if you go underneath the keys, they have these, like, switches. Like that. Wow, this is hard to try to get back on looking through the camera. Alright, there we go. But, one kind of red flag I noticed about this keyboard is that the switches on it look like that. Because this is... And this is what a lot of, like, the cheap keyboards kind of follow. They don't follow the mechanical switches that most other mechanical keyboards do. So, yeah. By the way, I did get this keyboard. You can see right there. $5.99, but the thrift store was doing a 25% off everything day. So it was like $4.50. But after taxes, I think $4.86. So yeah, under $5. I'm not gonna really complain, even though, I mean, this doesn't seem to be that special of a keyboard, but sounds cool. I was looking up prices online, and yeah, this keyboard isn't anything too crazy. It was like anywhere from like 10 to $25 as I saw. So worst case scenario, I can maybe sell this somewhere, but I'm gonna see what this looks like when I plug it in. But I have to untie this cable here, which is gonna be hard to do with one hand. So yeah, I'll be right back. Well, just took the rubber band off. I did it with two hands, of course, but honestly, it wasn't even that difficult. I probably could have done it with one. But yeah, the moment of truth. Does this keyboard light up? I'm trying to like get my keyboard in frame while also plugging it in somehow. But here we go. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, okay, it does. Whoa now. Oh, holy crap. This is not what I saw online, but okay. That's actually really cool. Holy crap. That's super cool. I actually really like that. And yeah, it works and everything. I just wish it sounded a little better. But like, that's so cool. I wish freaking that keyboard looks like that, but it doesn't. Either way though, this is still really cool. Man, I don't even know what to say. I wonder, like, I don't know how much I'd really be using this keyboard. It certainly doesn't have, like, rapid trigger or anything. It's weird because, like, the keys feel, like, not, like, heavy exactly, but, like, you push down a little bit, like, the slightest bit, nothing happens, but then you push just slightly more, and the key just, like, shoots down, is what it feels like. Like, I don't know. I push so lightly, nothing happens. I give it just a little more force, and it just, like, goes down. It almost feels like it's just going down on its own. It's not magnetic, I know that, but, like, I don't know. Just a weird, funky key feeling, but yeah. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. I might try playing Osumania with this. Which, by the way, I haven't even done that with the other keyboard I got in my... I got, like, that poker keyboard. I haven't done it with that yet. But, yeah. One thing I completely forgot to say. The brand is NPET. I don't know exactly if it's a very good brand. I mean, again, this keyboard isn't really worth that much, but, I mean, it looks pretty cool. So that's a bonus. Actually, I wonder. I'm trying to grab the cable from the other one. Can I plug in 2 keyboards at the same time? Oh, I can. So this is what this keyboard looks like, which I still think is super cool. And then this is what the other keyboard looks like. But yeah. Either way, pretty another pretty neat keyboard I found over at a thrift store. So yeah, I don't really know if I have anything else to say. Yeah, I don't know. This keyboard, I'm just kind of disappointed that it's got just these. No, it's kind of hard to see on camera with LEDs, but you know, these cheap. I don't know if you still call them switches or what, but either way, pretty neat find. I'm pretty happy with it. I see this up here. You can kind of see NCSW. If I press this, it turns off number lock. I don't know what the other settings are. It looks like that lights up kind of, but I think that's just from that LED is kind of lighting up over there. I don't think there's anything on the back. This does have like a aluminum case, which is kind of nice. But I don't think there's really anything. There's little kickstands here. But yeah. Pretty neat keyboard. But I think that's about all for this video. So I guess I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace out.